fiery passion of the land of the rising sun. And the steady calm of the pearl of the Emerald Isles converges and bears a diamond of hope. For 2 decades now, one benchmark of convergence between the Philippines and Japan stands out. Atienza Nippi Planning Limited Incorporated. Our company traces its roots to the long relationship between the two nations. And it is this relationship that has inspired us into what we are today. The showcase of Filipino talent, integrity, ingenuity, industriousness, resilience, and optimism for God's plan of a future bright with hope. What sets our company apart from other companies is our ability to unlock the power of convergence. Our key is no less than innovation. We owe our innovative spirit to our founder, Mr. Rogelio Roger Atienza, who has a gift for transforming challenges into opportunities.
Roger finished Bachelor of Science in Tourism at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines in 1982. Right after graduating, he started handling the Japanese language subjects there. Habang nagtuturo siya sa PUP, he started working as a professional tour guide for Japanese tourists. Simultaneous yon. Tapos after about 5 years, he saved enough money to put up a private Japanese language school all by himself. It was then that professional Japanese language interpretation came his way.
In May 1988, Roger received an offer from San Miguel Corporation, Packaging Products Division, or SMPP, to work as a Japanese language interpreter for their technology transfer agreement with Yamamura Glass Corporation of Japan. Although Roger didn't have any background in manufacturing, he nevertheless took the offer, convinced that this was the big break he was waiting for, as San Miguel Corporation is the Philippines' largest publicly listed food, beverage, and packaging company.
It was a baptism of fire for Roger because he didn't have the engineering or technical background, nor the exposure to manufacturing industry. So you can just imagine how difficult it was for him in the beginning. Baptism of fire talaga kasi hirap na nga siya sa technical terms. Ando dun pa yung hindi naman siya nagstay sa Japan. Kaya hirap din siyang intindihin yung Japanese who were from the Kansai region. Meaning, hindi standard Japanese yung spoken language nila, unlike in Tokyo. Tapos mainit at maingay pa doon sa production line mismo. Gawaan ng bote yung planta, Coca-Cola bottles, beer bottles, mga ganon. So, mainit kasi tinutunaw sa furnace yung silica sand, nasa 1,000 plus yung temperature para ma-form into bottles. Kaya, baptism of fire talaga. But he survived that. Pinagtiyagaan lang niya talaga yung hirap and nag-struggle siya na mag-improve over the years. Kaya naman, his relationship with SMPP lasted for about 8 years.
While Roger was hired as an interpreter, he took on the extra responsibility of providing additional interpreters to the company whenever the need arose, an initiative SMPP appreciated. Roger soon realized that there was an undeniable need for professional interpreters and founded the company that is now Atienza Nippi. From a small room in Roger and Joy's home in Moonwalk, Las Piñas 20 years ago, the husband and wife team built a reputation for unparalleled quality service.
By 1998, our business of dispatching Japanese language interpreters and translators had grown. We had more requests from old and new clients, and I badly needed the right hand, someone to help me run the company while I was on dispatch myself. I couldn't attend to marketing and administration functions because I was away on interpretation assignments most of the time. It was then that Joy started to help me run the company. She stepped in with her own brand of forthright ethics and business savvy.
Their reputation slowly but steadily grew through the years until they were able to expand the company from that one small office in their residence to several branches and satellite offices in the industrial growth areas of Laguna and Cavite. They began by offering Japanese language interpretation, translation, and instruction. And in 2002, they diversified into manpower deployment for Japanese manufacturing firms.
In 2002, we decided to try the manpower business. That is the dispatch of manufacturing production line operators when one of our interpretation clients was having problems with talks of unionization among regular employees on the one hand and the poor, disorganized service of its manpower provider on the other. It was at that crucial stage that Joy's vision for the company took shape. She quickly moved to set up the organization for that new challenge. We began dispatching production operators slowly and very carefully soon afterwards. And as the headcount reached more than 100, a second major client contracted our services. Our reputation for discretion has preceded us, and word of the quality of our service has quickly spread without any marketing effort on our part. We deliberately did not go out of our way to sell our services because we wanted to be sure about every step we were making, learning as much about the ropes of the business as possible to avoid mistakes. Nevertheless, the first 100 soon became 200, and before we knew it, we had passed the 500 mark. There was no looking back. Joy had successfully steered the company into becoming a full-fledged local manpower deployment agency. Under her direct supervision, the branch office in Dasmariñas, Cavite was established in 2005, and the 3 satellite offices at the major manpower clients in the Gateway Business Park and in Rosario EFSA were put up one after another. Our headcount is now poised to break the 1,000 men milestone.
Atienza Nippi is now an indispensable link between the Philippines and Japan through its core businesses: Japanese language interpretation, translation and instruction, and manufacturing manpower dispatch. More than translating English to Japanese and vice versa, our interpreters serve as a bridge between Filipino and Japanese technicians, not only because they are fluent in both English and Japanese, but they also possess a personal understanding of Japanese culture and business ethics. Moreover, they help achieve a meeting of minds with their knowledge of the various aspects of the manufacturing industry. With the steady growth of businesses between the Philippines and Japan, the demand for the translation of documents from Japanese to English and vice versa has risen. Our translators specialize in translating manufacturing-oriented Japanese technical documents, such as standard operation manuals, quality procedures, and technical publications, as well as business correspondences and web pages, with a high degree of consistent quality that Atienza Nippi has come to be known for.